about them, and I think Coach Judd Flavel probably feels that with this lineup, he's got a blend, a mix of youth and experience. So there's Juan Gomez de Leano, along with Chris Newsom, who's been a regular so far here for Gilas Filipinas, and Calvin Oftana, who, interestingly, still featuring two players playing in the Japanese B-League as well. Perez goes baseline, finds Edu, pump fakes. Well, Perez goes in for the follow-up, and getting the Philippines the first 2 points. Ramos just goes the screen, now goes into another teardrop. Unable to get that, but Edu fights to the offensive board. Well, Perez finding a bit of separation, buries this one. Well, Perez has scored all the points for the Philippines, and now they get 7 points already for CJ Perez. So the PBA players in that aspect will be quite accustomed to taking very deep looks from the perimeter. Britt again gets around the defense, and that's way too easy. Ramos has to kick this one out. Perez, a lot of confidence, 7 points, and are you kidding me? CJ Perez is on fire at the moment. But there again, give this man a 4-point line, he'll light it up. The head coach Judd Flavel telling his defenders, don't go under the screens. Manenga gets right to the bucket. There's a two-handed rim rocker. Harrison just coming off the bench. Oh, Ramos going for an ISO. Juan Gomez de Leano also into the lineup here for Gilas. Good penetrate, goes all the way to get a BEA. Beautiful move by Juan Gomez de Leano. And New Zealand. Another dribble handoff here for New Zealand. That's the penetration. Goes in, can't finish. Menenga offensive rebound, count it, and he'll go to the free throw line. Well, that's what Menenga's got to do tonight. Just kind of sit in the paint back. New Zealand defensively have made life quite tough here for Justin Brownlee. And now Juan Gomez de Leano penetrates. Time winding down here for Fajardo. John Rasmussen just trying to take work here in the backcourt. Again, just quick, explosive play by Taylor Britt. Fajardo coming up for the high screen. Juma, baseline, Melora Brown goes in, reverse layup, and he's able to tuck this one away. Chris Dowling here in the corner, closed out by Kim Bell. Well, that's good defense, but simply better offense by Max Dowling. Quite a big lineup here for the Philippines. Both Melora Brown and Juma Fajardo. As Melora Brown getting his second field goal. Not going to get this one. Good ball. Juan Gomez de Leano throwing it away. To try to level things up, and the three is good in the corner. Fajardo trying to look for a handoff here. Melora Brown goes back to Juan Gomez de Leano. He'll fire a three. And his tip that's at the moment. Both teams going back and forth. With respect to both federations, do have very deep lineups as Darling's already made 1 3 from there. Quinton Melora Brown just falling asleep on defense. Both teams with 10 rebounds apiece. A lot of contact, but again, just goes right in. We're getting that high screen from Menenga. Menenga goes at Melora Brown. And again, simply unstoppable by Menenga, who now moves up to 7. Ruben Terang. Nice dot down the middle. And it's simple, beautiful basketball by New Zealand. This is where Quinton Melora Brown. Well, no call. Throws it down with 2 hands. Big time dunk by Tyrell Harrison. And connected by New Zealand. And it all starts with Tarangi. Well, here is the bully basketball moment by Tyrell Harrison. 6 attempts already here from the field by Gilas here in the second quarter. Again, it's just CJ Perez getting caught on defense. 5 turnovers already. Oh, well, what a rejection by AJ Edu. Well, Edu with a big-time block. Good defense. Edu. Perez almost throwing it away. Tamayo thinks about it. Now we go for it. 3 is up. 3 is good for downtown. That's good defense. Not Brownlee. Has the open floor. Giving him a lot of reaches, but again, just struggling. Justin Brownlee still scoreless. An easy finish in transition. And that was the finish by Tyrell Harrison. Still a 9-point lead to New Zealand. They're taking the lane. That's the kick out. Paris comes up with it. Gilas have numbers. Well, Paris goes himself, had options. But now cuts it back down to 7. It's from that perimeter shooting. Kyle Tamayo and Calvin Aftana. It was CJ Paris, leading scorer in the game. And the stub is a Tamayo good ball. It's just another turnover. Lack of identity here in the offense, but here comes New Zealand. Wide open. Can extend it back to 10. Buries it for downtown. Aftana finds a 3 in the corner. Trapper gets this one to go. And now cutting it down to a 4-point deficit. Don't want to foul. Don't want to send Gilas to the free throw line. Thompson, nowhere to go. Finds Edu. Goes in. AJ just plays bully basketball. Thompson. Looking for the ISO. Finds Edu. Doesn't take many threes. But they turn it over on New Zealand. And led by as many as 10. All of a sudden looking very frail. Almost mid-range. All of a sudden, both teams locked in 37. Because both teams just have to let the flow of the game come to them. Ramos finds a bit of space. He goes off the bank as he reclaims the lead for Gilas. Well, it's going to be a turnover. Paris comes up with it. Light contact, finds Brownlee. They pull up for 15. And Brownlee. Ramos' bank shot. And good defense. CJ Paris just puts his hand in the cookie jar. Finding JB. Ramos coming off the screen with Edu. Goes in. Gets rejected. Menenga's got 8. Patient passing here from New Zealand. Outside wide open in the corner. 3 is up, and he levels things up at 41. At that point, that's a tough look, but now New Zealand can try to take the lead again here against the Philippines. Yatai, quick ball screen. Oh my goodness! Good night, Tyrell Harrison. Well, quick ball screen, slip screen in the end. Just monster dunk. New Zealand look to extend the lead. Yatai, up against Brownlee. Good block by JB. Trying to battle here with Fajardo. Brownlee's got to ISO now. Time winding down. Finds Fajardo. A lot of contact, nothing given. Well, Fajardo's got to be stronger as McNaught tries to step up the gears. Tarangi, quick 3 in transition, extends it to a 6-point lead. Interpreted as an unsportsmanlike foul, but it's a 3-pointer by Ruben Tarangi. 7-point lead to the visitors. Looking for that first win here in the World Cup qualifiers. Deliano, another quick one. Here's another look at Juan Gomez, Deliano. Crowd back into the lineup. Finds Dowling, reverse slam, count it. Oh, Dowling is going to the free throw line. His first field goal that isn't a 3-point shot tonight. Get that come back to haunt New Zealand tonight. Ramos goes in, gets denied. Here comes New Zealand again. Menenga kicks out. Regard's made 2 threes. Now make it 3. Brownlee comes up with it. Gilas looking to cut it back down to single digits. Brownlee contests the shot and knocks this down. Dowling didn't get there in time. Well, here's the take by Justin Brownlee. Dowling was coming. Brownlee got it off in time. Back to a 9-point deficit. Well, it's going to be another turnover. Gilas have numbers. What a pass by Gomez Deliano. And in the end, what a time. Finding Kevin Kiambao. Oh, Brent, you don't leave him wide open. Well, it's just that simple, that easy. Finding big man Tony Smith-Milner in the paint. It extends it back to a 9-point lead. Thompson Pettit, because Gilas at the time, they didn't play their games here at the Motivation. They played at the out-of-net, though. Well, here comes Dowling. Wide open. Here's the pick-and-roll sequence between Ngatai and Max Dowling. You gotta love the effort this man gives. on every bull streak. He's a coach's dream. Back to a 10-point lead here for New Zealand. Juan Gomez-Iliano cuts it back down to 8. Juan Gomez-Iliano here playing primary ball handler. There's a quick catch and shoot. 3 is up. Even the ones he's missed, they've been on target. Taylor Brick goes the length of the floor, can't finish in the follow-up. Good by Menenga. There you have it. There's his double-double. Now moving into double figures. Ramos penetrates. Light contact. Counted. And St. Papa Dwight going to the free throw line. As now he can cut it down to a 7-point deficit with under 7 minutes here in the fourth quarter. Ramos now moving into double figures. Philippines have 1 foul to give. Menenga hesitates, bumps, goes in, but misses. Well, Philippines have numbers. Finds Perez. Perez goes in and cuts it down to a 6-point ball game. Dante goes baseline. A lot of contact. Good defense by A.J. Edu. A lot of 3-point attempts, just haven't fallen tonight. Hit Vagilas. They got 1 foul to give. Menenga kicks out to Rangi through the corner and puts it back to a 9-point lead from the veteran. High screen with A.J. Edu. Quinton Brown will go for a 3. Wow. 3-pointer number 7. Back to a 6-point ball game. Brownlee getting it off the handoff. Gets a screen from Quinton Brown. Finds A.J. Edu. Throws it down. Now it is a 2-possession ball game with 1:35. Well, look at the quick dime by Miliora Brown, finding A.J. Edu. That's the B-League combo. Menenga, defended by Edu. Tries rear step, good defense, goes out of bounds. With 3.2 left on the shot clock. And the horns action for Perez. Perez finds Edu. Miliora Brown comes up with it. You can't just select the shot action, but Perez finds it. Well, Ramos, another 3. Oh, baby! Hayop Panis Uwina. Well, here was the hustle. Then Ramos quickly getting it, cutting it down to a 2-point deficit. Time's winding down. Menenga's got to go for a Hail Mary. But it falls into hands, and he missed it. But they get the follow-up, and it was an offensive rebound. And we go for a quick 3, it's up. Ramos offensive board, a lot of contact. There you have it, he scores. Back to a 2-point deficit. And you talk about second chance points. How big have offensive rebounds been in this game tonight? Aftanas, he can make them both. Can probably pull game. The experience, the cool, calm, collective nature of the veteran. Gilas, not a lot of time. And here comes Ramos. From the logo, almost got it. And that could have been a big moment, but New Zealand will get their first win